Alright, guys. So, let's see what's going on. Let's create a picture of what's going on over here. So, here's the previous day's value area low, POC, and value area high. Okay, you are sitting within previous day's value, so I'm not expecting much movement unless we get off either side, like either we break up or we break below, then we'll think about what to do. Until then, you can expect market to just go back and forth. Okay, but that doesn't mean there isn't any option for us to trade the market. Okay, so let's go to Sierra chart and see what we can figure out. Looking at the profile, this is a composite profile. Let me just undo this and I'll show you. You can see this day's value is completely within this day, so we can put them together. Now we have a composite profile. Here's the composite profile, and we're trading within the POC of those two composite that composite profile. This is very highly likely. The high of the composite profile is very highly likely. Okay, because we know from auction market theory, if we do break inside of a value and we get accepted, then there's 80% of the chance for the market to visit the other side of the value, which is this. Okay, now looking at the delta, cumulative delta, we can see there are some divergences and stuff like that. Over here we had a little bit of divergence, you can see from this low to this low, and market went up. Okay, and look at this high, look at this high, there's a little bit of divergences going on. Also notice previous day's value area high is still untapped, so very likely market will go and claim that. Let's see if I can get an entry on this. We can see a lot of buyers go absorbed here, therefore I'm not going to pull the trigger. Over here I wanted to pull the trigger, to be honest. Look at all those buyers. Okay, and we're able to close above, so I wanted to pull the trigger over there, but I was setting up the stream and stuff, so I just couldn't get that done. Also looking at the composite profile, guys, obviously there's a low volume node sitting on top, which is around there. Okay, and what is this price? Let's have a look. 51.98. Okay, 51.98. And also if you look at it, this whole thing is a distribution. Okay, this whole thing is a distribution, and this will be top of the distribution, so you can expect some sellers over there. Let's see if we can get a dip in price. I would love to get involved. Can we get a dip in price? If the market was to come down, I will definitely look to buy. Now where can I look to buy from? I'd love to buy from this region, because this is under the mini distribution that we got, and there's a low volume node there. Also this would be a really good price to buy from. This would be the best price to buy. But nonetheless, if the market was to get there, I'll take a small micro, one micro probably, and that's it. Why does it say that the chat is disabled for this live stream? Bear with me, guys. Let me try to figure this out. I have no idea what I'm doing. I really don't. What do I do? Let's figure this out. I'm trying to figure out a way to allow the chat. Bear with me, guys. It's just live chat. YouTube may have done it. Okay, I think I know why. There you go. This should work. Yep. There you go. Should work now. Let's find out now whether if it's working or not. Yeah, it is working. La, 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 la. Oh god, I'll have to. There you go. You have to do a lot of things. Okay, not much going on, so we'll just sit here and see what we can do. How do I add tags and stuff to the video, guys? Anyone knows? Customization. think I know what to do. Let's let's have a look at that. Setting tab. Come on. Can we get a dip in price? If we can get a dip in price, definitely I'll look to buy this. Okay, I can figure out a way to add tags and stuff on this video, guys. It's crazy. This is crazy. Come on. Come on. Get down. Oh, he wants a link? Okay, I'll send it to him. Let's see. There you go. Say the link. Say something in the chat so I know that it's working, because I have no idea how to fix this shit. I'm literally clueless. Alright, something in the chat. Can you hear me, by the way? Let me know if you can hear me fine. Here it comes, here it comes. Trade. Come on, connect trade. Wait. Is it over here? Yeah, I'm connected. Okay, it's coming down a little bit. Can I get down to this spot maybe? Somewhere around here. And then I'll look to buy. We can see nice delta divergence. Alright. So I just need a dip in price and then I will start buying. Considering that we have enough buyers to buy off of. Oh, I need to find out how much more I can make today, because last night during Asian session I did make some money. Therefore, let me just log into my dashboard. Okay, I've made 276 today. Altogether I can make 625 each day. Therefore I've got only 348 left to hit the current days limit. Can you guys hear me, by the way? What's up, bro? What's up, Neil? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. What up, Neil? Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, we're getting a dip in price, which is good. That's what I like to see. Now the question is, when the market gets there, do we get enough buyers? It got to this low volume node, so this is a distribution, this is a distribution, this is a distribution. Cool. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna become a fucking YouTube star, bro. Get my Lambo, get my shit. What the hell? That's very nice. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep going down. What can we expect? 51.14 is way too lower. Come on, get down. Get down. Okay, we're at this. We're at previous day's value area low, so this should be my target. And well, this is the first target, and this is the second target because there's a high volume node. Okay, we got to that spot, right to the teeth. I want to see buyers around this area. If not, I'm gonna look for buyers around this area. Okay, blowing right through. Perfect. Got to this one. This fucking line that I drew last night, where I wanted to buy from, I believe, or something like that. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. I'm not using bookmap right now, bro. I'm just using my finger. Bookmap, it does help knowing where the limit orders are and everything, or where the previous orders are, but everyone has their own way of trading, you see. This is what I've learned. This is how I've been trading all my life. I just need to, like, normally, okay, bookmap, one advantage, maybe I'm wrong, okay, one advantage I've found of bookmap is if you know, so for example, say like if I know there's 100 lots waiting to be sold up there, I know this is going to be my target. Okay, for example, other than that, like, say like market was bought from here, and then market goes there, then you start seeing like, more buyers coming in, then market goes down. It doesn't really add any value to my trading, bro. Why am I going to add something to my trading which is not going to add no value to my own trading? Okay. If we close above this, bro, I'm going in. I'm going in. Also, look at this. That's the previous day's POC. I don't know whether if you guys can see it or not. Let me show you. Thank you, brother. Okay, look at this, guys. So, ooh, where did we close? Okay, here's the thing, guys. I feel like this is gonna go up, but the trade is not set up right for me, because look at this. Okay, where can we expect buyers to come in? This is a D formation. We can expect buyers to come in around here. Let me just quickly do this for you guys. I've made my money for the day. I'm not rushing through it. Okay, expect buyers around here, around this region. Like, this is a D profile. Towards the bottom half, bottom of the distribution, you can expect buyers to come in. We have nice divergence, which is what I love to see. But this feels like it's gonna blow right up. It's gonna blow right up. Is this the highest volume of the day? Yep, that's the highest volume of the day. This is the highest volume of the day on futures. Let me just capture the display with you guys. There you go. This should help you. Then I can switch between tabs and stuff, and you guys should be okay. I want to see these sellers been absorbed, okay, and high volume. Without the high volume, it don't mean shit. And obviously, we are on the bottom half of the bottom third of the composite profile. Therefore, if I can get a buy around this region, this is pretty much guaranteed. I don't know whether if it's gonna happen today or tomorrow or whenever, like, it happens, but from this low to that high, it's pretty much guaranteed, guys. Mm, if this was a bullish candle, okay, if we're able to close above all these buyers, then definitely I would have gone in and bought it. Is there any news coming up, Neil? Any news? About a couple of minutes left. Okay, if we can close like this, bro, I'm going in. This should be the target. Bear with me, I've just got a phone call, guys. Still not convincing. Still not convincing enough for me to enter the buy. No way. No way. Can we get this price? This price would be really good. Because, okay, only reason why I'm reluctant to buy from this spot. Okay. Reason being, I want you guys to look at this. Okay. Here's top of the distribution. That's the distribution. Okay. And this is like, you know what they say, like structure within structure. So this is the big picture, this is the small picture. Therefore, this doesn't hold much weight. If we can get somewhere at the bottom of the distribution, this area is like the bottom half of the distribution. Therefore, it's a good buy. Plus, you get a good price to buy from, less risk and stuff. That doesn't mean I won't buy if I get a candle which is convincing enough for me to buy. One sec, let me fix this. Boop. Oh, there you go. There you go. It's dipping below. Good thing we're patient. How do I add music and stuff to the video, guys? I will have to get myself educated on this thing. I do not know how to. Boom, 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 boom. Lulu. I don't know what this line was for that I drew, but my god, it hit it right to the T and went. I wanna find out why I drew that. I don't know why I drew it. Whatever, take it off. It's destruction. Probably I wanted to enter from a specific price or something like that. Nearly, still here? Are you still here? Okay, cool. Did we get to... Okay, let's do this. Okay, this is a distribution. Market is rejecting this price. That's the main thing. Is the market rejecting this price? We can already see it did reject, but I want to see market closing above the buyers and stuff. Ooh, this is good. 734, 844, 600. So a lot of big trades going on here. Yes, we did close above these guys, but hey, what the hell? It's not big enough. Really good volume as well. Really good volume. That's what I like to see. Again, if we were to buy, where can we expect buyers to come in? Somewhere here. I could never draw a straight line, dude, around this price. Okay, because this is a nice D shape. You can see sellers around here, right around here, and buyers around here. Looks like it's blowing right through. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna have to make a decision soon. Well, I don't have to get into a trade. Oh, this this is good. So much sales coming in. Look at that. Distribution, distribution. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. I'll definitely make a decision right now after this candle. Come on, can we close above all of this chaos? 68, 58, 10 handle. So I'm gonna go with one micro if I were to buy. Mm, very nice. Very nice. I just need this candle to close now. Come on, close above this. Over here, if you notice, okay, let's read the numbers a little bit. Minus 50 negative delta. That was the maximum amount of negative delta that we had. And look at the positive delta, plus 218. What was the final outcome? Only 17. So sellers were pushing. They were trying to break this low. But buyers were able to defend it. Let's see what happens here. no decision yet. It just didn't make any sense. Trading is all about being patient and knowing when to pull the trigger. However, we are in a buy territory. If you look at the previous 5 days thingy, like that is 5 days, right? 4 days. Let me do 5 days actually. To just 5 days. There you go. So now it's previous 5 days profile on the right. And there's a low volume node here. This. There you go. Come on, dude. I want to see really good amount of buyers and good volume. Until then, we have nothing. There's still 4 minutes left until this candle closes. I'm coming back. Give me a couple of minutes. Nah, Neil, I want to be a YouTube star. I'll just get better along the way. I'm gonna get a fucking mic. I'm gonna get a set up some music for the stream and stuff like that. You know, be a YouTube star, get my fucking Lambos and shit. Crazy. Lambos. Why would you get a Lambo? Better if investing that money somewhere else. Oh yes, good amount of buyers. Can you see? That's what I like to see. If you can close above this. Nope, it's pushing down. Come on, come on, come on. They did take out the low over here. And over here we can see there's a reverse, or like distribution of this phase. So if you can reject this, expect it to go higher. But if we do get accepted within this, we're going to the bottom half. Good amount of buyers coming in though. Come on, give me a positive candle, please. Give me a positive candle. We ain't got long left until this candle closes. Only 13 seconds left. Or can we close somewhere around here? If your close is around here, anywhere below this, then no. No. Nope. Just gotta wait for another 5 minutes then. Alright, I'm coming back. comes the buy. Let's go. I'm gonna wait for this to close though. I need to wait for this to close. Until it closes. Nope. Nothing. Nada. Nada. Look at that. Look where the candle came. This is the end of the distribution. Expect buyers here. Simple approach. Simple. But I need to close above the POC. This candle has to close above the POC. If it does, bro, we have a buy. We have a buy. You know, there's Simon's supply and demand. There's his demand. We're not closing. Come on, we still got 3 minutes left, which is fine. Or after that, if it doesn't close above, bro, this is very highly likely, and that would put it at the end of the distribution. Let's see uh, why I drew this thingy. It's this, isn't it? Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, that looks about right. This is a key level. Let me show you something. It's gonna be amazing. Since we're waiting, let's do this. These are high volume nodes, by the way. We use them as targets. Okay, just get from any low. Okay, entry points are gonna be something like that. This is the low volume node. Obviously, I like to draw a whole area, but because it's a day time frame, you do not wanna get a whole area. It'll be like 100 pips or so. So let's make a red color. Okay, here is a low volume node. Here is a low volume node. I'm just getting the rough area, not precise, but you get the point. Low volume node. Low volume node. Let's just work with that for now. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, look at the picture perfect entry. Market blows right through. Look at that. Okay, let's go from the beginning of the month and we'll see. 2nd of March. This is February. Okay, beginning of the month. Market blows right through, comes to the high volume node, goes to the other high volume node. Blue levels are high volume nodes, by the way. For whatever reason, let's say you have an entry here, over here, from there it goes to the low volume node, to the high volume node, low volume node. If you were to buy from here, this would be the target. There you go. If you were to buy from here, this would be the target. Boom. Again, same thing. Over here, you didn't really achieve it, but whatever. You're not going to win every time. Market blows right through, used it as resistance, came to the high volume node. Over here he's finding some support. Let's say it did not work out. It took the short, it came here. Obviously you cannot just use these levels as buy or sell. You have to add other things to it. But you can see how these levels work. Amazing. There's a low volume node we have at the bottom of the day. Oh, and look at that. Perfectly to the high volume node. Yeah, I'm gonna be here every day from now on, bro. Good thing looking at Orderflow, we stayed out of a lot of pain and stuff. We don't have to force a trade. We just need to wait for the right moment, right location, and just pull the trigger. That's all. Until then, just be patient, wait for your setup. That's what trading is about. Trading is all about being patient. I'm gonna be here every single day, bro. I might invest in some mics and stuff. Let's see. I don't care about YouTube broadcast and shit like that. I just wanna have fun. This is setting up nicely. If we do have a green candle with above all the buyers and stuff, or a lot of sellers and we close above, then yeah, I'm pulling the trigger. So it looks like it did get to the this minor distribution, like of this day, bottom of that distribution, and bottom third of this composite distribution. So yes, I would love to pull the trigger here, considering it closes above all of this. If it does not close above this fucking thing, I'm not interested. We got a couple of minutes left. Bum, 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 bum. We need to close above this guy. Come on, can we get a close above him? Please, pretty please. Look at that. Boom. Low volume note. Bang. $700. Damn. So much trades going on here. Yes. Yes. This buy looking juicy. 24 seconds to go until this closes. And we ended up doing negative delta. No way. So stay the fuck away. Come on. No, look where we closed. Nope. Be patient. Alright, looks like market is trying to head for that, to be honest. So far, that's what it's setting up for. We'll see. We will see. We have nice delta divergence though. If I get a good amount of buyers, definitely I'm buying. Definitely I'm buying. Also guys, let me show you something. this is highly likely to go down. The reason being, last night's stream I did talk about it. Let this load up and I'll show you. Load the fuck up. 99%. There you go. No, we tapped that. I don't know what the hell I saw last night. We did tap this. Yeah, we tapped it here. And we're trading within the previous day's most famous price over here. If it was to go down, this would be the target. Copy and adjust. This would be the target. If it was to go up, this would be the target. Simple. Oh yes. Goodbye coming in. Let's go. I might pull the trigger after this. We need to close above this though. Above this thing. Why can I get rid of my trade? I'm gonna get rid of it here. Here's one spot. I believe 5170 or 69, something like that. Yeah, 6980. Let's say about 5170, and the other price is 5178. 8 handles. Why couldn't this be positive delta, bro? I'd have gone in. And 45. This is like what? Bloody 15 handles, which is 150. And we're trading at the top of the distribution of this. Where can we find sellers? Sellers are here. Over here. This is minor. Oh, good positive delta. And look, because there are sellers there, look where it is. Low volume node, and before entering a previous distribution. Still, if we do end up closing bullish, I will definitely end up buying it. Does order flow keep me out of trade, or it gets me to enter? 40 seconds left. Oh yes. How long left? 4 seconds. Alright. I'll end up buying. Take one thingy. I bought one micro. One micro. Here's the support. Here is the support. more support here. There you go. Alright, now I'm gonna buy trade. Took 1 micro. The risk is quite huge, man. That's like $150. Fucking crazy. So we bounced off of low volume node. We have good delta divergence. Market coming down, delta going up. Okay. If I was to get around here, like this one, around this level, I'll look to buy again, because then my risk would be a lot lower, right? Dun, 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 dun. Well, I'm looking at spots by executing the trade on futures. On futures, things are a bit tricky when it comes to order flow. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this is not valid anymore. Come on, can we get down a little bit more, please, so I can add? Why is it struggling up there? Come on, get down, get down. Calm down more. Oh my god, look at the bias. Let's do this, adjust the window a little bit. Mhm. 5176. Yep. All pies, all green. We close below all of these guys, so a push down is highly likely. Unless buyers come in and just blow right through, which is a possibility. But looking at that candle, it looks like a push down is highly likely. And we're near today's POC, guys, so expect a lot of back and forth movement. Oh, I don't want to add time in cells. What the hell? Found a spot, guys. Check this out. Here's the low volume node of this. But this is, I'm not going to put too much weight on it. This is huge. La, 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 la. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Off till 35. Or it's still 35. So 5170. Okay, cool. Come on, blow right through. Blow right through. Come on. No. Did you take the trade as well? Or no? Look at that. Trap sellers. This is what I like. There should be sellers coming right about here. Yep. Top of the distribution. Buyers should be right about here. Cool. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. 1 minute to go. 16 seconds. Keep going. No, dude. I want you to close above this. I need this guy to close above this line. There you go. It did. Now the up move is pretty much guaranteed. Only thing to see is what happens here because of all those sellers. That's the only thing. Alright, I'm gonna go for a fag later, fucking workout and stuff. here, I'm gonna add to my position. Boom, added. Dun, 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 dun. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. 6573, which is 8 handles, right? 8 handles, yep. Oh, this is expanded a little bit. At 2:30 we should see some movement, and at 3 o'clock. Let's see what's NYSE tick doing. I mean, started picking up, so yeah, we should see some volatility. There comes the volatility. I hate trading when the market is not moving, bro. Stupid. Damn, so much sales. Neil, are you still here? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Yep. Over here there was heavy volume, negative delta, market closed on above that, so expect this to be the support. And this candle would have been really nice had it closed above this. It'll feel the movement up. Notice a lot of sellers coming in. Okay, we need these guys to be absorbed. We need them to be absorbed. Okay, let's expand this a little bit. Let's figure this out. We had buyers here earlier. We have buyers and sellers, but nothing too much. Over here we had buyers. We need to go above these guys. So, market came down, started consolidating. Expect a manipulation. Expect a manipulation. Definitely. A manipulation below this is kind of expected. If it happens, it happens. If not, whatever. But manipulation is very highly likely. comes the manipulation. This low volume node is pretty much filled on this candle. Man, this market is now making a decision. It is not making a decision at the moment. Alright, I'm just gonna end the stream because I got a lot of shit to do. I'll just let this one